This week marks National School Choice Week as the Trump administration continues to push for more parental control over education. The administration argues school choice allows families to place a child's academic needs first. Critics warn any expansion could weaken public schools and shift funding away from those districts. Schools and organizations are hosting events nationwide to help parents navigate their options here. Joining me now, I have Dr. Ben Carson. He was the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development during the first Trump administration. Dr. Carson, always a pleasure to have you, sir. Just for starters, what does school choice actually look like in practice for families?
Well, who knows better what their child needs than the parents do? And in so many places, particularly in Marxist countries, the government feels that they own the children and that they are the ones who have the say in terms of how they're brought up, and particularly in terms of what they're taught. This is a problem in our country. If you go back and you look at the congressional record, January 10, 1963, where Congressman Herlong of Florida read in the 45 goals of communism in America, one of them was to gain control of the schools and teacher unions so they could indoctrinate the kids. And this is how they would gain control in the future. We've already seen manifestations of that at Columbia University and some of the other universities around the country. So school choice means that you can not only know these facts, but actually do something about it.
What about, sorry to cut you off, sir. What about the public school districts that I mentioned right off the top, many of which are underfunded? Does expanding school choice leave fewer resources for students who remain in those public schools?
What expanding school choice will do is force those regions to utilize their funding more efficiently. We spend more per capita in the public school system than any other country in the world, and we don't have the results to justify that. So school choice gives you the ability to find out what works and what doesn't work and to take advantage of it, and no matter what your income level is. And that is something that is threatening to those who want to control our destiny.
How quickly are you anticipating parents actually feel these changes in this expansion, sir?
It can happen very quickly. I mean, there are many states among the 50 where people are using alternate sources rather than the public school system. And that is just growing. Homeschooling has grown more than 2 to 3 times over the last 5 years. And more charter schools are being chartered. And they're very good schools, some of them. Some of them are not good schools, which means that the school choice in that area is very important if the child is to learn. And there was a time when our education system was the envy of the world. When Alex of Tuxville came here in 1831, he was blown away by our school system, our one-room schools, and what people knew. Now you go out and you do those man-on-the-street interviews and you ask these college kids the simplest things. They have no idea what you're talking about.
And I know, those are always kind of, cringy, embarrassing to watch.
People who are not well educated are easy to manipulate. And that's why Marxists always dumb down the population. This is a fight against having that happen.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.